protected, you know.
Hi, sir. How are you doing? Hey, you mind dropping that, whatever you're Alright, sir. Sir, do you mind facing? Can you turn around, please? Stand up.
What up, y'all? There's a call over here that this guy said he was naked.
Put your hands behind your back for a
Said
second.
he's harassing
I
people.
can see if you have any weapons. You have anything on you?
No, man.
Okay.
Oh, that's it, man. Oh. That was bothering me like that, man. Huh? Authorize all of you.
Alright, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you sit right here on the curb.
Alright, man.
Alright?
Alright, man.
Open him up.
That's it. Come right here. You on top of that so we can get hit. Alright, give me 1 second. Right, sir. I'm gonna have to get your name and some information from you, alright?
Alright, sir. I'll go there. Oh, I'm getting my friend over there. I have a friend.
More units showing up.
I didn't know the water, sir.
Alright, sir, what's your name?
A real skinner. A real skinner.
Last name?
A real skinner. Skinner, real.
Yeah, thank you.
So, man.
Hey, what's your date of birth?
3/15/1958.
You said 15 or 16?
3/15/1958. I won.
You said 315 or 16? 16? 58?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say your last name is Alvaro?
No. I fell together.
Exactly. Yep. That's how it goes.
Alright, you want to sit down?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see this guy around all the time. He's never really bothering anybody.
What's wrong?
I got hit by a car, man.
You got hit by a car?
Yeah. Well, the original call came out that he was naked. The original call came out that he was naked. Yeah. Well, you know, people like to exaggerate, so the cops come, you know.
He had his shirt on.
Okay.
And he just had those.
Alright, I'm gonna have you sit down.
Right.
Right down on the curb.
I mean, if they're not going to give any help, what's the point of all this?
I don't see psychiatric emergency response team here. I don't see them giving him any resources. They just want to cuff him up.
That's all they're doing. I know they know he's 5150. You can tell that.
Right.
I guess all you have to do is ask a written testimony.
Yep, exactly. Six months of training, and that's about it.
My leg never held me, my leg.
Straight out of high school.
Okay, what's your pain level?
Like a thing, man. Really bad.
Which leg is it? Which leg?
Yeah.
Left.
Left? Okay.
They should be here. looked at the judge. I said, Judge, I said, y'all make these toxic people believe. I said, because if they were, then they could get my driver's without license because I don't drive. And they saw me sitting in the passenger seat.
Wow.
They just did that to me. Well, I hope they get me home.
They just called for medics, so
They did.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's our right. It's our First Amendment right. Their policy says that we're allowed to. The Senate Bill 411, you know. You give people power, you can't trust them, so we gotta hold them accountable, you know.
Sir, where are you bleeding from? Nose?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, 2 more units, man. 2 more units showing up. And a canine.
Come on, man, I got my clothes on. For what, man? Who's on the clothes?
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while now, so they all know me. They all call me by name to try to expose me and all types of stuff. They don't like it, but there's nothing they can do about it. Oh yeah, I am.
I don't know how to get involved, but I'm gonna get involved in that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Go find something better to do, gangbangers. And take that blue line off your car. See that symbol of gang right there? That blue line. They were already banned from wearing blue lines on their mask because it shows division. Oh yeah, I've been doing this a long time. They shot my friend in the back in Mira Mesa in 2012 with handcuffs on. Ever since then, I've made it my priority to hold these cops accountable.
You know, but I got to say, Sandy,
yeah.
I mean, they do their stuff. It's funny. There's no conflict in that. But me, if you know what your other friend, the cop, is doing, and you don't say nothing, that makes you bad in mine.
Exactly.
Sir, if we get my friend over there, my friend to put him on, bro. Let's go, man.
He said, can you get his stuff over there and put it on? His what?
My friend,
I don't know. I guess it's about that black stuff. That's what it sounds like.
We have medics coming right now. We'll make sure the guys.
I'm just telling you what it says.
Man, we get him over there.
I understand you, but
We get him over there.
I don't very well, so thank you.
Man, we get him over there. I want my friend to be there. Man, we got friends to be there. I got the friends to be there. I feel weird, man.
Sir, what's going on today? How are you feeling?
Pretty bad, man.
Pretty
I
bad?
don't do drugs and nothing like that.
Why are you
Well, I got hit by a car, man.
We got about 6 around San Diego.
No, man.
Well, what happened?
I thought McDonald's, it was night.
Pretty much. Or your phone.
Why do you have a tie on your head?
Yeah.
The what?
Anytime you see the cops, report them.
Where?
We're out here to try to prevent viral videos, you know? We don't want another shooting. We want them to know that we're watching them and we're going to show up to every call. You know, try to prevent things from happening in the first place. Yeah.
I work, man.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people doing this throughout the world. Yeah.
Oh, I got here from the hospital, man.
Showing it ain't doing nothing.
Were you using drugs?
Yeah.
your name?
So that's why I started doing this, because, you know, I first got involved in activism. We'd go to city council meetings and police town hall meetings and everything, and they just, you know, gave us the same bullshit every time. So, you know, they basically said it's your perspective, it's how you look at cops. So I decided to come out in the streets and show them firsthand, you know. They like to edit their body cameras, they can't edit my footage.
What is your name?
Aaron?
Did you have any alcohol today?
No, when I
Nice
walk
to meet you.
No?
And I can find you.
no man.
On YouTube, you can look up Copwatch San Diego.
Yeah, I want beer in the morning, man.
You got a beer?
Oh, yeah, one like you.
And I got you.
One?
Yeah.
So you don't have any drugs?
Yeah, they got chicken and
No.
waffles.
No. Oh, no. I'm good.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, technically they're not supposed to let people sit on the curb, but I think that means the street. I don't think that necessarily means right here. Plus, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. He's kind of complaining about his legs, so I don't think he could really stand up.
What's your name?
I know. Get to
We're gonna take a blood pressure on the
it's
car.
my head off. Legs, arms, everywhere.
It's been a few days.
I hung out.
Okay.
I got the legs. No. The guy will make it from the job. The signal has been set, so I've been real good.
Okay.
I heard.
I'm gonna put a mask on.
I heard. You're the real you're the real woman. Woman, you're the real. What?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to move.
So again, the original call came out that this guy was naked and he was harassing people passing by. I've seen him out here, and all he's doing is picking up trash. Most likely 5150. Got multiple officers out here. I guess when cops made contact with him, he was complaining about leg pains, so they requested medics.
Okay, good.
Medic 2, engine 26. Medic 2 on track, go ahead, engine 26. We're going to access the west alley. Do not enter off of University. Hit the alley off of Washington, so we're not head to head. I just saw you drive by. So it'll be the west alley over here. Okay, copy, one down.
Hey, sir. Can I ask you a couple questions? All right. That's what I'm stepping right into. All right. When did you pull that? Okay. So you pulled that?
They got the fingerprint scanner out. Put a fingerprint scanner on him.
We're not ready to say. Don't get hit, bud. Watch out.
Yep. I'm not sure why he was screaming. I think they were trying to wipe his finger down so they can use the fingerprint scanner on him. Trying to ID him.
Say that we're clearing from here, the other is
Guy right here, man.
yeah, but they're all good.
All right, we're out.
Thank you.
And be safe.
You too.
So who calls you guys?
Huh?
Who calls you guys?
We monitor the scanner and we respond to
Oh, you
police
monitor the
calls.
scanner.
Yep. Just want to make sure everybody's safe out here, you know?
Really?
Yep. Cops like shooting innocent, unarmed people nowadays, so.
There's a lot of people that aren't innocent, though. I've been there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And
in the
I've
streets
also-
all the time, so I know this.
And I monitor the cops and follow them around every single day, and I've seen them shoot unarmed people before, so. Including my friend who was in handcuffs on the ground when they shot him in the back.
Oh, that's not good.
So, yeah.
I'm not saying there's not bad cops.
Right.
I'm saying there's more bad people than there are bad cops.
Well, there's a lot more people than there are cops. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's true. That is
if capitalism wasn't such a big issue and people are struggling on the streets, they wouldn't have to worry about getting shot by cops, you know?
There's probably some truth to that, but in the end, you're responsible for your whole world.
Yeah, and so are the cops.
No, I mean everybody,
Right.
individually, is responsible for their whole world.
Yep.
And they make good choices and bad choices just like everybody else.
Yep, just like the cops, and that's why we're out here to hold them accountable, because they're not holding themselves accountable. You know, we pay for their services. They're supposed to treat us with dignity and respect.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Right.
100%.
So,
There's no wrong in
nothing
that.
personal against them, but once they put that uniform on, they officially work for us, and it's our job to make sure that they're doing their job correctly, you know?
But the finger is not an impressive sight to see. That just puts you on the opposite
First
side.
Amendment freedom of speech.
I know.
You know?
It's a statement in and
I'm
of
42
itself.
years old. They've been harassing me and stopping me for bullshit. You
Why?
know, pointing guns at me for no reason because I'm walking down the street.
Why?
So I have a right to express my opinion.
Of course you do, but why? Why would they do that
Because
to you?
that's what cops do.
It's never
They're
happened
not out
to me.
here to protect us. You know that the Supreme Court has already ruled that they have no duty to protect people, even though the side of their car says protect and serve.
Mm-hmm.
There's been several lawsuits, and they've all been dismissed because the cops let things happen right in front of them because they have no duty to protect us. They're law enforcement officers. That's what they are.
Yeah.
You know, it says it right in their title. Law enforcement. That's what they do. And anything other than that, they don't care about the community. These cops don't live in this neighborhood. We do, you know?
Yeah.
They don't care. They might join the force thinking that they're gonna make change and do good for the community, but once they get out in the streets and the officers that have been on duty for years and years, they point fingers and say, look, those are the bad guys. You can't trust these people, you know?
Yeah, that's
we can
not a
trust
good
the
thing.
cops all we want, but they're literally trained not to trust any one of us, you know? Even when your grandma gets stopped for a fucking taillight out or something, you know?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
trained not to trust your grandma.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to hold them accountable, you know?
Yeah.
We've tried and tried all the other ways. We've been to, you know, all the city council meetings and all that stuff, and they don't care to hear what we have to say. So we come out here with cameras to show them exactly what's going on out here. You know? I'm not going to say every stop is a bad stop, you know, but a lot of times...
That's good that you say that.
Well, a lot of times when they're profiling people and stopping people because they're wearing a certain color or because they dress a certain way,
There's a
that's
lot of
not right.
prejudice.
That's profiling. That's racial profiling. And they're trained to do that, you know? So
I don't know that, but I know
they are trained to do that.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that. But what I do know is that they learn. So many years in the industry, there are certain things you just learn. Things are taught.
Right.
You know, not by the department, but by experience. I grew up here. I'm 67. So you're not going to see or tell me something I haven't seen or heard before. Believe me, this is my town. 67 years.
Right on. Well,
So
then you should understand where I'm coming from.
I do.
But when I see cops rolling around without plates on and they're stopping people for no plates, I mean, do you think that's okay?
Yes.
You think that's okay?
Yes, because
Why?
we need undercover cops.
No, they're not undercover cops. Marked units just like that just went by, that had plates, that one had plates, right? So recently, apparently, San Diego police got a whole bunch of new SUVs.
Oh, yeah.
And they're rolling around without plates because they're claiming that they haven't gotten them yet. I've been filming them doing that for 6 months now. How long does it take you to get a plate from the DMV?
Well, typically not too long.
Right.
But right
But
now,
every time I
can't even get a fucking
well, the
part for
DMV
my
is
car.
the DMV is back.
Last month and I got it within 2
The
weeks.
DMV is
what?
open
I just
now.
bought a car last month and I got my plates within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. And
so why can
didn't
cops
wait.
ride around without plates, you know, and literally stopping people for no plates and towing their cars?
I don't have an answer.
You know, but when I ask them about it, they just give me shit and act like I have no right to question them about it, you know? That's kind of iffy, don't you think? Like, yeah, they're exempt from registration. They're not exempt from having plates on. Every car should have plates. If not, you don't drive it, just like we don't drive it. If we drive a car without plates, our car gets towed away and we get a hefty fine, right? But these guys can go around, and when I ask them about it, they just give me shit about it.
What do
You know?
they tell you?
I don't know. It's none of my business. And I said, well, if you're a good officer, you're supposed to be checking your equipment every time you go out. And if you don't have plates on your car, you shouldn't be driving it. It should be parked there until you get the plates on. But they give me shit like I'm the bad guy for calling them out for them violating their own laws. You know? So
It's not an easy world.
nope. And it's not easy holding these cops accountable, and that's why we're out here. Have a good day, man. Yep.